All right, hello, welcome to the weather update. Finally, we see the blue skies return today, especially toward later in the afternoon. There you go. Finally seeing some blue skies, and that sets the stage for a very nice day tomorrow. And you can see there, not much haze as the sun sets. Looking at the satellite, you can see some of that smoke and haze is pushed to the south, and we have clearer air to the north and the west, so this is what will be with us hopefully for tomorrow. And we started off with smoke in the morning and haze, and then it got, let's see if I can actually show the whole day on here. If it's going to show the whole day. Well, not really, but you can see the smoke and the haze off to the south there. That pushed off to the south in the morning. And then for the rest of the day, we just had some cumulus buildup. And it was a pretty warm day, mid-80s. The dew points were dropping throughout the day. We'll go to the MODIS satellite as well, and you'll see here, again, there's that smoke off to the south of us. Just had some cumulus buildup throughout the day due to, some instability. But other than that, the smoke is off to the west. You can see here, and I think that's where it's staying. It's going to go south, and we're not going to get into that smoke. And it's a whole bunch more smoke over there in British Columbia, of course. But for us, we've got clean air finally with us. Let's get to what happened yesterday. Tornado touchdowns, multiple tornado touchdowns. And I want to get right to this because we got a lot. We had a lot of tornadoes yesterday, and some of them were kind of strong too. Here is the damage survey from the tornado event that happened yesterday. A tornado was confirmed in Verona, New Jersey. It was an EF0, Verona Park, and Hathaway Lane. It was from 5:54 to 5:57 p.m. EF0. Estimated maximum wind speed 65 miles an hour. Path length 50 yards or less, and only 0.35 miles. So it was on the ground for a very brief amount of time, and that caused some damage. But the tornadoes further south in Jersey were actually much worse, and I want to actually get to those because those are actually considerably worse. Latest information on storm surveys. All right, so here is the latest from the Mount Holly Weather Service. This is where really the action was. An EF3 tornado in Bucks County. That's right, an EF3. That's right, you heard right. In Bucks County, Pennsylvania, in the Bensalem-Traverse area with peak winds of 140 miles an hour. The most intense damage occurred at car dealerships and an adjacent mobile home park. This is the first EF3 tornado in Bucks County ever. This is the first EF3 tornado in Pennsylvania since July 17, 2004. And they list some previous ones that occurred. There was an EF2 tornado in Ocean County, in Waretown, to Long Beach Township in Ocean County, New Jersey, with peak winds of up to 115 miles an hour. The EF2 damage was found in the High Bar Harbor area of Long Beach Island. An EF2 tornado near New Hope in Bucks County, then across the Delaware River into Mercer County, with peak winds of 115 miles an hour. An EF1 tornado, this is like a whole tornado outbreak here. This is not something you see in the Northeast very often. An EF1 tornado in the Plumstead Township, Bucks County, Pennsylvania area with peak winds of 90 miles an hour. An EF1 tornado in the Cedar Bridge area of Barnegat Township in Ocean County with peak winds of 100 to 105 miles an hour. An EF1 tornado in Windsor, New Jersey with peak winds of up to 105 miles an hour. And an EF0 in Northeast Philadelphia near the intersection of Grant Avenue and Roosevelt Boulevard with peak winds of 60 to 80 miles an hour. So, this is quite unusual to see. We have an article about these tornadoes as well. Multiple tornadoes hit New Jersey on Thursday. So, this is a map that was actually provided by Mount Holly of the areas that were that had these tornadoes, and you can see, look at that, quite a few, and look like one was on the ground quite a long distance there, if that's one tornado there. We'll have to see when they finalize these reports, but again, quite interesting to see. So these are all the tornadoes here. Crazy. Crazy. EF2 in Waretown to Barnegat Light. Unbelievable. So, quite unusual. So, they have maps here. Here's the one for Essex County. That was the smaller one. But the others that hit further south were pretty big. And we're going to. They have something. They have a link here. I think they have a link here. EF2 tornado. This is in Ocean County. Not that far from Toms River, maybe like 20 miles south of Toms River. Over 35 houses and multiple boats were damaged from an EF2 tornado in the High Bar Harbor section of Long Beach Township. All right, now Long Beach Township, New Jersey. All right, not our Long Beach on Long Island. So severe storms on Thursday night caused significant destruction throughout the region, damaging more than 35 houses and multiple boats in the High Bar Harbor section of Long Beach Township. Meteorologists with the National Weather Service on Friday afternoon confirmed 2 tornadoes touched down in Ocean County. So 2 in Ocean County. The National Weather Service said an EF1 tornado fueled by 105-mile-an-hour winds struck Barnegat, while an EF2 blew through Waretown and Barnegat Light on Long Beach Island with winds gusting up to 115 miles an hour. The tornado blew the roofs off multiple houses and damaged several utility poles in the area. The National Weather Service will continue to survey storm damage in the affected areas. So this is absolutely insane. And here are some pictures. So we're going to look at some of these pictures here. Actually have some pictures. So we're going to look at these. And you'll get to see here what some of the damage that occurred here. And it looks like it occurred by the water. Wow, that is pretty significant. It ripped the dock up. Wow. That's insane right there. This is Long Beach Island in New Jersey, LBI. Wow. That is quite... Look at that. Picked up the boats. I mean, that's insane. It was rain wrapped, so probably no pictures of the actual funnel. But quite impressive, to say the least. And there are 30 comments as well, but no additional pictures there. If we do get any funnels, any pictures, any more pictures, we can show you. I know that News 12. I saw some other pictures on News 12 that actually looked. We're gonna go to News 12, New Jersey, and see. It should be their lead story, but yes, it is their lead story. See, completely different. 5th tornado touchdown. So they don't actually have a video for it though, but I don't really have any pictures here. Oh, your photos of the aftermath. There was a picture of a house with its roof missing. Well, there's a picture of a house with its roof missing right there. That's probably LBI right there. There you go. That's probably where because I saw it on News 12. Look at that. So very unusual to see this happen. Or that's obviously not LBI. That's the flooding. The tree uprooted. Another tree uprooted. Flooding. So quite impressive. Quite an impressive disaster that occurred over Jersey. And like I said, just unbelievable. What transpired yesterday. And Long Island was very lucky not to deal with any of that. Because we could have definitely been dealing with that. And it wouldn't have been good. So I want to go to the text products here from Mount Holly, and I want to look at the several things here that I want to look at. Public information statement. So this is about the tornadoes, which we already read. But I want to see if we can get some rainfall reports. And maybe some wind gust reports as well. So quite a lot of damage here. I'm not going to go through this. I'm going to put the link below because there's just so much damage here that occurred, mostly in Pennsylvania, but some in New Jersey. Mercer County, trees and wires down. 46-mile-an-hour wind gust at Mercer Airport. Lots of trees down. Funnel cloud site. Where was there a funnel cloud sighting? In Montgomery, Pennsylvania. So quite an impressive outbreak. And this is all part of the same storm that slammed Wisconsin. This is all part of the same complex. Lots of damage in Burlington Township because there was straight line winds too, not just tornadoes reported. Water rescues, flooding because of all the rain that fell. So quite an impressive storm. Quite an impressive storm. And like I said, we'll put the links to all this stuff below in the description. Quite impressive, to say the least, to see that. Quite impressive. So let's go to our current conditions outside, and you will see things have gotten a lot more comfortable. And temperatures are in the mid-70s. Dew points have dropped into the 40s. Dew points were in the 60s throughout a good part of the day today, but they finally dropped, and like I said, by later in the afternoon, it really felt pleasant. And you can still see holding on to some humidity in Jersey, interestingly enough. In Toms River, dew point's still 61. The dew point's still higher there. Taking a little while, a little longer for that dry air to work into New Jersey, as it always does. It's also a little warmer there, too, as well. So let's go with the high temperatures today. See what we got for our highs. So we got generally in the mid-80s, 85 at low to mid-80s. So 85 at Farmingdale, 84 at Islip, 84 for a high at Shirley Airport, 84 at West Hampton, 84 at LaGuardia, 86 at JFK, 86 in Toms River. So, fairly uniform, again, with those northwest winds. That's what's going to be happening. So let's go and look at some of our observations throughout the day. We're going to go back to the observations section. So let's just back to station plot, and I'll go back to the latest so we get back to this, and we'll go look at some observations from some of the airports here. 70 Farmingdale. I'm not really going to look through a whole bunch here. I'm just going to look at Farmingdale. So you'll see here that the dew points were higher. And you can see here throughout a good part of the day with dew points in the 60s in the morning, and then they dropped to the 50s, into the 50s as we got into the afternoon, and then 40s later on. So and a good deal of sunshine. There was some pop-up cumulus. Farmingdale wasn't really reporting that much. There was a lot more at Islip, however. So if we go to Islip, you'll see that there was a lot more in the way of clouds as we got into the afternoon. So the morning, here you go with the dew points dropping throughout the day. You can clearly see them dropping throughout the day. That made things a lot more comfortable, especially as you got toward the evening. A lot more comfortable indeed. So we'll go and we'll look at New Jersey and see how, because it seemed like a lot more humid there. So we'll see, because 76 and the dew point's still higher. Of course, Miller Air Park is down, so I'll have to use this. And you'll see here the dew points were, let's see what their dew points were. A little higher than ours. I have a lot more observations to look at here. But their dew points were definitely higher. This is not a airport station. You'd have to actually look at maybe Lakehurst for that. We'll try Lakehurst, see if they give sky conditions. Yeah, okay, so this is an airport station, so we can use this one. So you can see it got up to 85, and those dew points were in the 60s, and they didn't really drop into the 50s until like 3 o'clock, so it took a little longer there to get the dew points down. Right now, there's still dew points in the 50s. They're not experiencing the 40-degree dew points yet, but you could see some clouds. But tomorrow should be, I think, a little better, I think. So let's go look at what we have coming our way here, and I'm going to go to the HRRR, and we'll look at the smoke map. See how we're going to be dealing with this smoke again. So we're going to look at the vertically integrated smoke. We're going to hit the loop button, and we're going to get our loop here. And you can see we get relief, but then looks like we do start to see some smoke possibly try to come back into the picture tomorrow. Perhaps looks like toward later in the afternoon, perhaps. Looks like it's trying to bring some more smoke in. So we'll have to see if that actually gets in or not. But it looks like it's going to try to pick up some smoke and actually bring it back over our area again. I hope not. This is again is just a model. All right. Kind of underdid the smoke today, but we'll have to see what happens. It looks like it might try to bring in some smoke for tomorrow. Hopefully not. Again, this is vertically integrated smoke. This is this is mostly a loft. It's not at the surface. You can see most of the smoke is going south. I mean, when I look at the satellite, it looks like it's going to just go south, and we're not going to see that. But this model seems to want to, for whatever reason, bring it more into the picture. We'll have to see what happens. That's one model to look at. We have other models we can use too that we will look at. So let me go and look at other models. Let's go to the tropical tidbits now, and we will take a look and see what's going to be happening as we head into tomorrow. So we got this nice high building in, and this is going to bring us a nice Saturday, hopefully with no smoke. Sunday we start seeing that return flow, but it should still stay dry. Our next chance of rain won't be until Sunday night into Monday, and then another front comes through, but it gets kind of hung up offshore, as you see there. But it looks like it's going to stay offshore far enough that we shouldn't be affected by much of the precipitation, at least according to the GFS. So let's go to the. I guess we'll go to the HRRR model, and we'll go to the 18Z run, and we'll look at our temperatures tonight. So tonight we're going to cool down 50s. 60s are probably for most areas, maybe even some 50s, even for Nassau County. And then the Pine Barrens probably could drop into the 40s. Then tomorrow, we're only in the 70s tomorrow. A little warmer in Jersey. You're going to see probably closer to 80 degrees there. And then for Sunday, another day with temperatures, and only in the 70s generally, according to the HRRR. Dew points stay low. So here you go. Your dew points have dropped into the 40s. You can see north winds becoming light northeasterly. Dew points in the 40s on Long Island at least. Maybe Jersey holds on to some 50-degree dew points maybe. Later on in the afternoon, we see a wind starts slowly shifting off to the south. But the dew points still stay fairly low, staying in the 50s, and then they start rising to the 60s. Maybe as we head into Sunday, we'll start seeing those dew points rise into the low 60s, but it still won't be all that humid, according to this. So it won't really feel all that uncomfortable even on Sunday. It shouldn't be too bad. Next, we'll go to the sky. We go to the NAM for that. Go to the NAM. So here is the NAM, and tomorrow we will not see the cumulus buildup that we saw today. Maybe some over Jersey, but mostly sunny. I think a lot less cumulus today, so it should be mostly sunny. Hopefully not too much smoke. Sunday we'll see more in the way of clouds, but it won't be a bad day. The NAM seems to think that we'll have more clouds, but it won't be completely overcast. Let's go to the RGEM now. Here's the RGEM, and it seems like the RGEM is passing a wave over Jersey for whatever reason. It seems like it's passing a wave of cloudiness over Jersey, but that does not hit us. It looks like Long Island is fairly clear. And then for your Sunday, we'll probably be dealing with some high cloudiness, but it probably won't be all that bad of a day either. So, and then for Monday, we hopefully maybe can clear some of the clouds out again, have mostly sunny skies maybe later on in the day. So hopefully we'll get some more nice sunny weather, but we'll have to see what happens. I'm not going to really focus too much on next week. We're mainly focused on the weekend. I'm going to use this HRRR model to forecast the clouds as well. This is the Ventus sky, so let's look at this. So yeah, for some reason it has some clouds over Jersey off to the south, but Long Island is fairly clear, so I think Long Island will be okay. The question, of course, is the smoke. There is an air quality thing that we could use here that shows air quality, and like I said, it's not really showing much at the surface. Any smoke that would be around would probably be aloft if there was any smoke to deal with. Again, that is the HRRR vertically integrated smoke. I can also look at the windy.com model, which uses the European model, and we can look at the air quality as well, and PM 2.5 for tomorrow. And let's see, it doesn't really show much, so I'm hoping tomorrow we'll have fairly decent air quality, because the air quality tonight is absolutely, especially as we got into the late afternoon hours into the evening, the air quality really improved quite a bit, quite substantially, I might add. So again, I guess that's going to wrap up this weather update. Enjoy the nice weather we have coming, and hopefully we won't have to deal with any smoke tomorrow again. I mean, it looks like to me we got lots of clean air over here that this should last us through tomorrow. So hopefully we will. I don't know what the HRRR is doing there, but It is just a model after all. That is going to wrap up this weather update. And like I said, enjoy the weather as we round out July and start heading into August. Is this the last day of the month? I don't think it is. We have one more day this month. But other than that, tomorrow is the last day of July, and we're going to round it out really nicely. So that's going to wrap up this weather update. Take care, and thanks for watching.